You know, officials here saying that the next 24 hours are critical because that's when they're expecting the brunt of this storm to hit this particular area. Now, Don, we've been talking about people with homes and how they're hunkering down and what they're doing. We're at the Salvation Army. This is where people are who are without homes, because imagine those 90 to 115 mile per hour winds. What would homeless people do? Well, a lot of them are going to shelters like these, and we'll take you around and give you a sense of this here. This particular shelter here in Jacksonville, Florida has probably about 55 to 60 people. The capacity is probably about 120, but it does service as a shelter. And so there are other people here that are sheltered here on a regular basis. So, you know, authorities here are worried because they do believe that a lot of people are not heeding the warning. They're not coming to shelters like these. They're all over the city. There's about 2,000 people in shelters at this particular time. That's the latest count that we got from officials. But think about this. There's 456,000 people in the evacuation zone. And so that's one of the reasons why officials say, you know, people are not heeding the warning. They should be seeing more people in shelters. Just like earlier today, officials were thinking we should be seeing more people on roads exiting the city. They were not seeing those numbers, and that's why they're a bit worried, Don, because at this point, officials are saying you got to hunker down at home. You got to stay where you're at right now, stay put, because it is not going to be safe. They don't know exactly when the winds are going to start picking up here, but they do know that in the next 24 hours, that's probably going to happen. And Jacksonville is a city of bridges. That's how it's connected. Once sustained winds go up to 40 to 45 miles an hour, those bridges are closed. There's no going in or out. Not even first responders are able to move in those areas until the conditions are safe enough for them to maneuver. And of course, what's next once the hurricane hits? Search and rescues. That's what we're expecting, and that's what first responders are telling us.